Hello, my blog post, How to Trust You and Stop Doubting Yourself. Are you aware of the amount of decisions that you make every single day? And when you Google that, just Google how many decisions do we make in a day? um, you will see some very alarming statistics concerning the amount of decisions, large and small, that we as individuals make every day. To see that amount, the result was shocking for me. I can't remember what it was. Go ahead, try it and see. The point I'm really trying to make is that we're always making decisions that affect our life and the lives of others in some way. And you would think that for me, after over 50 years, that I'd be pretty darn good. I'd be pretty darn great at it. I mean, it's 50 years. I think, let's see, what is it? 10,000 hours makes you an expert. I'm sure I've had more than 10,000 hours of this making decisions, so I should be an expert at it, right? Don't you think? But that's not always the case. But I'll say, yes, I've gotten really good at it. And I feel really comfortable making decisions for myself and um, weighing the outcomes is what I do when I am ready to make decisions. Because I have really worked hard over the years to get to know me at a so much deeper level so that I can help make the best decisions for my life. But here's what I've learned in talking to a lot of different people is that so many people don't really know themselves well enough to feel sure when they're making decisions, whether it's, whether they're making the right decision or not. They second guess themselves. The fact is that we as women, we need to learn how to better trust ourselves, or just to trust ourselves enough to know that we're capable of making smart moves and good decisions. Because once we start second guessing ourselves, then we start second guessing ourselves for everything. So in my blog today, I'm sharing ways with you that you can tap into yourself and become more in tune to who you are so that you don't struggle when you're having to make hard decisions, be it in life or business. So in my opinion, one of the main issues is that we just have so much information flowing at us on a daily basis. And people are sharing things with us so freely all the time. They're sharing their opinions and their options and their offers. And so we have a lot of choices. And because we have so many choices, I think it puts us in this frozen state, this state of stuck as far as being indecisive. So we're kind of looking around everywhere. We're looking at this person over here, and then we're looking at this person over there, and then we're seeing what they're doing, and we're trying to decide, is that what I should be doing? And we just sometimes don't know which direction we should go. And a big part of that is not just having your own not just being able to make decisions, but to be able to have clarity around making those decisions. And when you have your own personal clarity, when you are clear about who you are, what you stand for, where you're headed, what your passions are, when you're clear on all those things, then things aren't as foggy. But when you're not, things are pretty foggy. And then the path is not clear. So then we tend to look around and we're looking for some kind of guidance or assistance or just direction. So what we have to figure out is how to be able to do that responsibly and gain clarity in the midst of the decision-making process. So I'm going to share 3 ways that can really help. First of all, having good clarity, what I just talked about, having good clarity about what you do in your life, and business, is based on your desires, your passion, and your purpose. So the best place to start is to make sure that you are clear on those three things. What is it that you desire most for your life at this stage in your life? What are the things that drive you the most to be your best self? What do you feel is your purpose in life, and what is tugging on your heartstrings as your purpose, as a part of your purpose? Being able to really sort that out helps with the clarity you need to trust yourself. Once you have that clarity, you feel better about trusting your instincts. Yes, it's that gut instinct, you know? I've heard Oprah talk about that she just kind of trusts her gut, her instincts. So you need to have that clarity. The second thing is because, I've lived over 50 years, half a century. Isn't that crazy? I know. So, um, that's a part of living. It's a part of life. We have to make decisions. And I can think back in my past and I can think of decisions that I've made that have not been the best decisions. Um, and some of those decisions have been tragic in nature for me. And some of them have brought about more difficult situations. So what we do is we lose trust in our ability to trust ourselves. Because we've made so many bad decisions in the past. So we hate making them because we keep thinking, oh my gosh, last time I had to make a decision like this, it wasn't right. You know, what we don't do is we don't forgive ourselves from the past, and we continue to carry that with us. It's like a burden, and we keep carrying it with us into our future selves. So in order to wipe the slate clean and to begin to know yourself better as you move through different stages in life, and I keep talking about different stages in life, you go through different stages in business as well. And I'm not the same person I was in my 20s or in my 30s or in my 40s. I'm now in my 50s. I'm in a new stage of life that I'm loving. And I love my life. And so you have to be able to forgive yourself for your past mistakes, because I wasn't as wise in my 20s as I am in my 50s. So yeah, I made some bad decisions. That is the only way for you to rebuild trust, the trust you need in yourself to move yourself forward, to know that yes, you can indeed make good decisions. And lastly, there are some assessments out there like Strength Finders, and some other ones that you can take to help you determine your strengths and weaknesses and where they lie. Making good decisions may not be one of your strengths, but that doesn't mean you can't make it one of your strengths. You can always learn how to make better decisions. There are classes you can take on decision making, and there are webinars and conferences you can attend, and they'll help you pick up the skills that you need to become better at making decisions for your life and for your business. There's always an open opportunity for you to be able to improve yourself and get the skills you need to make better decisions. Listen, I get it. We're all in this together. We've all been there, done that. It's all of us. It's not just you. I always say that I'm a work in progress, but this is what I have to keep in mind, is that the progress I need to make me better doesn't begin until I actually start the work. I can keep saying I'm a work in progress. I can hope, I can wish, I can talk about it. But what really needs to happen doesn't begin to happen until I actually physically start to do the work. Talk is cheap. So to see improvements in your life, you've got to commit to doing the work. Now, I know that it can be scary sometimes, and the unknown, what you will uncover about yourself, is always a little fearful. But in order to be the best you that you can possibly be, it's important for you to be able to work on that. You've got to learn to trust yourself. Stop doubting yourself. If you feel that you've not had the right opportunity to trust yourself, now is a good time for you to rebuild that trust in who you are and what you can do. Don't hesitate. Stop doubting yourself. And the only way to do that is to build trust in who you are. So tell me, what is holding you back from trusting yourself today? What are you trusting yourself to not do today? Comment below in the blog and let me know. Bye.